You're walking down the street and your cell phone rings. You go to pull it out of your pocket and it slips to the ground. The screen is shattered and the buttons no longer work. Frantic, you race to the nearest retailer that you bought it from. After hours of arguing and hundreds of dollars later, they finally agree to send your phone away, but it will take weeks. You tell them you just can't wait that long. You need your phone. And then they pull out the dreaded loaner phone, the dinosaur that will be replacing your phone for a week or more. Now imagine, you drop your phone and the screen shatters and the buttons no longer work. You drive to your nearest Apple store and within minutes you're speaking to a polite representative. 10 minutes later, you walk out of the Apple store with a brand new phone and you haven't spent a penny. Thank goodness you chose Apple. Good afternoon, classmates and teacher. If you are carrying around a phone and an iPod and an MP3 player, as well as a separate way to access the internet, you are living in the past. As the great Steve Jobs once said, an iPod, phone, and internet mobile communicator, these are not three separate things, and we are calling it iPhone. Today, Apple is going to reinvent the phone, and here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, why are you living in the past? With a few simple steps, you too can change your life. Step 1, you need to open your eyes. You have to be open if you want your life to be changed, and you need to know the facts. Did you know that on the first year of being on the market, iMac outsold Windows 3 to 1? And on average, it costs Windows 50% more per dollar to produce applications than it does Mac. Apple holds more than 2 times the computing patents that Windows does, and has been named for the best computer, best iBook, and best phone multiple times by different people. Did you know that Steve Jobs, Apple's founder, was named the 5th most influential businessman when Bill Gates was named only 50th? Now, I would like you all to take a look at this picture. This is the office of Alex Boguski, one of the main advertising agents for Microsoft Windows. Yes, there on his desk are 2 MacBook Pros. It has been suggested that the new PC ads were created on Mac computers. This goes to show that even employees of Microsoft understand the superiority of Apple products. And finally, did you know that the Seattle architect who hired Bill Gates, the founder of Microsoft Windows, designed Gates' $50 million estate on a Mac? Step 2, you need to rid yourself of every PC product you own.
That's funny.
Well, from there on a PC, there are tons and tons of PCs out there, so I brought the whole range on to help find the one that's best for her. It's a lot of PCs, so we like a computer with a big screen. Okay, small screen speed it. Thanks. Okay, slow PCs, go. Thanks. We just need something that works without crashing or viruses or time. Did you say no viruses or crashes or headaches? Yeah. It's all your
That's good.
You are making your life more complicated by staying in the past. Why would you put yourself through having to sort through tons of different PCs and go to tons of different stores when you can simply walk into any Apple store or go online and choose the product that has everything that you need? To someone who has no technological abilities, a computer has a software and a hardware. The difference between Apple and PC is that Apple is a company that inside the same building has the software people working right alongside the hardware people to make the whole package work. Simple, right? A Windows or PC factory has a software factory owned by Microsoft and a separate hardware factory owned by Dell. And if they can get an agreement, the software people will send their stuff to the hardware people and they will put it together. But it's 2 separate companies. Now, ladies and gentlemen, doesn't that sound complicated? Not only that, but all of the Apple products communicate with each other. If you have a MacBook, or an iPhone, or an iPod, or an iPad, you don't even need a cord anymore. Apple has come up with a program called iCloud that allows your phone to wirelessly update itself from your computer. That's amazing. Try and find a PC computer that can do that with your Android or BlackBerry. Now, when you purchase a new Apple product, it is set up to train you how to use it the moment you turn it on. It's easy, no fiddling around or trying to find where different programs are. or how they work, or how to hook it up to the projector? Now, the final step is to sit back and relax. Once you have stepped into the future with Apple, there is really nothing left for you to do but enjoy your life and help change the lives of others around you. During the recession, a lot of companies were going under, and when Steve Jobs was asked how he dealt with this, he said, "A lot of companies chose to downsize, and maybe that was the right thing for them, but we chose a different path. Our belief was if we kept putting great products in front of the customers, they would continue to open their wallets." Why would you want to be with a company who gives up when you can be with Apple, a company who continually pushes forward, changing lives around them? Now, I'm going to pass out a declaration. Only sign it if you are willing to leave the past behind and open your eyes to the future.
Well, there's a good I think your speech is great.